early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Entering play call screen. Normal.
And the Ducks will kick it away to start us off. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Georgia's offense will take the first swing of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off in defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
The pull and throw off the RPO. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. To throw, it's Stockton. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. So the Oregon Ducks offense will have its first possession of the game.
Entering play call formations. I for close error for coaching. Locking up close error for categories. You have 5 options. HD stretch is selected. Back up.
They're looking for an advantage to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
26 categories.
Now what they had in mind to start this drive, here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Get the big. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon. He's putting this defense on alert.
And just a great job by the defense. All right, that's your job. Be scout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
The sure hands, it's Hill. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Entering play clock.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Ducks are on the move.
That's up.
The give to the tailback. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
For categories, you have 5 options. HD stretch is selected.
They'll go to the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get...
Turning it on! He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
The Ducks headed quickly to the line.
HD 95, page 95, Mike. Backs up.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Green. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down.
Intermediate blocking, throw, error formation, shotgun. 5WR, there are 26
and the quarterback's by his lonesome on second and inches.
Cross.
Moore to the air. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Oftentimes defenses see empty sets, and that's when they want to dial up pressure, knowing there's no extra bodies back there to protect the quarterback. They were able to get to him on that one, and that's why the ball was incomplete.
Might be calling a hot route. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Snaps it in the shotgun. Touchdown, Oregon! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty, you spread the defense out. It's easier to see what the defense is doing.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far.
Entering play, coach, play formation, goal, option is cover to man, temperature, cover, temperature.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Pressure coming. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
To the air on second down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
You know, quarterbacks do not stare down receivers, especially when thrown over the middle of the field. You've got to look these safeties off. That was going to be a small window to throw into anyway, but staring at that wide receiver made the safety's job so much easier.
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Off play action. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
I know it was incomplete. I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
4th down and 10 and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. Motion from the wideout.
Ghost sick.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Empty base, shot shake crossers.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for him.
Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Running back searching for a hole. At the 40, there he goes. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head.
Challenge play
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned.
Option is set. Choose a player. Choose a new player. You have 7 options. Choose from winning area for categories. You have
They've got it at the
options.
37. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the run. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to go.
Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Ducks will hustle to the line. They're going to ride this running back. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Unloads to the wideout. Looking for the goal line. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Ducks have it with a 1st and goal. They'll move the tight end. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Close up cross.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. They'll try to pass their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and we've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
There are 6 categories.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Running out of time here in the first half. They do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to...
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Leaves it with the running back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Option is set to bunch. There are 2 categories. You have 11 options.
The Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Right back to the well. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The defense calls a timeout, and that's their last run of the half.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Smells it. Touchdown, Oregon. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Now you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here.
He lobs one high down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, at this juncture of the game, obviously the offense has struggled. No points up on the board. You're at the end of the first half, and you're just trying to make something happen. That time the quarterback thought he had a guy open way down the field, but again, the defense in perfect position, and that thing falls incomplete.
Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there.
Options, cover 4 pawns is selected.
Back to pass, it's Stockton. Fires to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Looking to throw on first down. The quick out.
Entering play. Mid blitz formation. 3 to 4 option. FS slant 3. Option is set even. Cog pinch up 0.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Give cushion.
Back to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
I love playing man coverage on the back end. Get in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds the tight end. Across the 50-yard line on a huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example.
Entering play.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go.
There he goes! He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out.
Over. Cover 4 Pons. FS will blitz 0.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air, it's Stockton. Looking left. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
On the run from inside his own 5. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Entering normal.
Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Zings it complete to the right. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Moore will throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Right back to the well. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Ducks in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Under fire. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Entering.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's complete to the right. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
Short cross.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Punts it out of the air. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
The Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
Entering from I-4 pro corner strike.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here.
Short cross. Short cross. Audible. Audible.
Moore to the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He got it. And they'll push that one down a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. A lot of we ares inside that stadium today. Penn State is running away with things, and that offense looks unstoppable. They're up by 18 over Temple. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll run it from the gun. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Ducks! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
That defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Humphries. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Georgia coming out with the fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Stockton. That's reeled in. It's Taylor. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one.
Cover 3 Sky.
And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got him downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Wants to throw it. Unleashes one deep. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Behind the chains now on second and long.
Give cushion.
Looking to fire. This time it's complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed.
Entering play call. 2 double mid blitz.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty.
Give cushion.
They'll leave it with him. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
Entering play call, double mutton. Big 4 option, even 6-1, cover 4 quarters.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll do it himself. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
Entering play call.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
I think it would be great if this offense leaned on the run game more in the red zone. Leaned on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He hadn't even gotten the end zone yet this season, so love to see him get that opportunity to maybe punch one in here.
Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. That touch pass went nowhere. Stop behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration, and they get the tackle for loss.
Power football with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Over.
This defense has been lights out, stubborn on the doorstep. Can the offense finally find the end zone? Trying to pound their way in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the fourth quarter.
And the extra point gets them a little closer at 31-10. The deficit is huge, this one is all, but over they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Post.
Gets the back moving. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Entering play call. Shock slot return. AHB direct.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Audible.
Moore will throw. That's caught. It's Moore. Quick with the spin move. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up the first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Entering play call. Trips HBWK.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10.
Verticals is selected.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Snap it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Entering inside.
You got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Oregon! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Entering play call. Coach suggests.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Entering play call.
And this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the backcourt and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Georgia sends out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. Guys, this one's going to go down as a nice win against a ranked opponent, and we didn't get the upset that many had thought we might.
No, they proved to the entire country watching this game that they are indeed the superior team. Offensively, defensively, running, throwing, whatever it is they wanted to get accomplished today in all three phases, David, they were better.
Yeah, and listen, at this point, I don't really care about the beauty contest. Like, your goal is to survive and advance. You played a really, really good opponent. You took care of business and continue.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And here's the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
Cover 4, FS will blitz 0.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. How about this freshman leading him on the chase and making the big play after the catch?
Categories, we have 5 options.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to